Hey Libra, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general love tarot reading for June 1st through the 15th. We're going to take a look at the overall energy that's surrounding you during this time period, and then we'll dive in on your current energy, the energy of the person that's around you, any challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, some advice from spirit, and your potential outcome. Then we'll wrap up with one last oracle card to see if spirit has any last bits of guidance for you. I do like to get all of the cards out before I start the reading, so if you want to go straight to the message, feel free to click on the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's get started. So the first oracle card that we have for the overall energy surrounding you is Disseminating Moon. Take time to breathe out. So let's grab another oracle card and see what other energies are surrounding you for this reading. All right. And the card that we have is the Magic of the Koalin Druith. Caution, secrecy, wary. So we'll see how those fit into your reading today. But let's get started with looking at your current energy. And what we have for you is the Lovers. Looking at the energy of the person that's around you. This may be someone who's on your mind, someone who you haven't met yet, someone from your past, but they have the Eight of Pentacles. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden from you, we have the Stars in reverse. Advice from Spirit. Okay, they got a lot to say. We have the Three of Swords, and we also have the Knight of Chalices in reverse. For the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more. So for your current energy, Libras, we have the Tower and the Nine of Cups. For your person's energy, we have the High Priestess, and we also have the Four of Coins. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have two more cards that came out. We have the Hanged Man in reverse, and we also have the Fountain. For advice from Spirit, we have the Ace of Coins. And for your potential outcome for my Libras, we have two cards that came out. We have the Four of Cups, and we also have the Two of Coins. So let's grab some oracle cards and get some last bits of information before we get into this. One date is what we have for your energy. Okay, for this other person, we have leaving space, and we also have dating. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It. Advice from Spirit. We have life goals and destructive habits. And for your potential outcome, we have worthiness. Okay. All right, Libras, let's get into this. So with the overall energy, we have take time to breathe out, and then we also have caution, secrecy, and wary. So the energy that's surrounding you right now feels, I don't want to say it's super heavy because it doesn't feel that way, but it does feel in terms of relationships, romance, and love. This has not necessarily been the most pleasant time that you've experienced, right? It feels almost as though you've sort of been holding your breath, waiting for something to happen, maybe waiting for something to come to light. And that there are conversations that have not been had. There are feelings that have not been expressed. It just seems as though there's a lot of things that have been restrained, that have been held back. And it almost feels as though you are holding your breath, waiting to get all of this out in the open, right? And it's sort of put you in a place of distrust where even if something or someone comes around, you're kind of giving it the side eye. It almost feels as though you can't relax, you can't be comfortable. It feels very tense, whatever's happening around you. So let's take a peek at the tarot and see what's going on. For your current energy, we have the Lovers, we have the Tower, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have one date. Give it at least one date. It takes time to know someone. Take a chance, switch up your type. So Libra, what it feels like is that you took a chance, right? It feels like you stepped outside of your comfort zone and you engaged with someone who wasn't necessarily your type. You gave it a chance, and from the looks of it, it looks like some shit came crumbling down. Even though it may have started out really, really nicely, and you may have been super optimistic about it, like, okay, this whole stepping outside of my comfort zone, coloring outside of the line seems to be working out. And then it seems to have come to like a screeching halt. Like something happened that made you just sort of inhale, like, and you haven't let that breath out yet. You're still kind of waiting, like, where is this going to land exactly, precisely? Looking at your person's energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess, the Four of Coins, and two Oracle cards. The first one is leaving space. Give yourself time to heal. Right one can't come if the wrong one is there. Clear a drawer for them. And we also have dating. Will likely be dating, like each other, enjoying each other's company, seeing each other. So what I'm feeling for your person is that they have, they're not giving you much right now. They're not giving you much. And, you know, that might be the Tower moment, but it feels as though at some point or another, they made themselves open and available to other people. They weren't as focused on this happiness as this partnership as you were. And so they kind of went off to do their own thing, maybe thinking that it was casual or it wasn't that deep. And you're like, no. So you're sitting there just kind of holding this breath in, like, what in the hell? But what it also feels like is that their energy now is that, you know, perhaps this path they took didn't work out exactly the way that they thought it would. And now they're listening to their intuition, because I think their gut told them that that was not the right move to make. And they're trying to figure out how to put some effort into making this right. It really feels as though, you know, you thought you were doing something good. You thought you were building something. They thought that it was less serious than that and walked away, realized they made a mistake, and now they're trying to figure out, you know, because their gut is telling them that it was wrong, how to get back, how to put that effort in, how to put that work in, now that you're sitting here clutching your pearls and holding your breath and looking at them all sorts of sideways. So looking at challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the Stars in reverse, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, the Fountain, and we have Mr. and Mrs. Fix-It. Don't try to fix others. Heal yourself to attract the best partner. People pleasing. Trust the process. So what I'm seeing for the biggest challenges is that your wishes, what you had hoped for, did not come to fruition, right? And even in looking at, you know, and I think that these cards, you know, with the exception of the Stars, which I think can apply to both you and your person, that, you know, what you had hoped for didn't come true. Yours a little bit in the past, theirs kind of in the present. what the biggest challenge is, I think, for them, and what you may not know, is that they're struggling to figure out a different path forward. They're looking for this new beginning. They're looking for this change. They're trying to figure out how to make things right. They're trying to figure out how to sort of get back into your good graces because they know that they wrecked the dream. Like they messed up the dream here. Looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Three of Swords. We have the Knight of Chalices in reverse. We have the Ace of Coins and 2 Oracle cards. The first one is life goals. Be sure your life goals and lifestyle are congruent with your partners. Grow together or grow apart. And then we also have destructive habits, addictions to gambling, alcohol, sex negatively impacting relationships, toxic thinking, and behavior. So the advice that Spirit has for you is that I think in order to avoid any further heartbreak, you need to reject these sort of little offers of affection, of love. It feels as though you need something a lot more tangible than that. So if this person, in all of their thinking, comes back to you with a little cup of something, Spirit is like, you've been through enough. You need a little bit more than that. Like, it's almost the equivalent if they come back to you with a Slim Jim and you're looking at them like, no, where's the porterhouse? They're both meat, kind of, I guess. Slim Jim's a meat, right? But you're not looking for that skinny little offering. You want the cow's ass on your plate. You want that porterhouse. So Spirit is saying, don't settle for anything less than substance with this new beginning that this person might want to offer you. Make sure that what they're offering you is in alignment with what it is that you want, with what it is that you need. Make sure that what they're offering is within your boundaries, right? You'll be able to do this once you sort of exhale and process, but don't stay in this place too long where you're shell shocked, because that might cloud your judgment for when this person comes back around. Looking at the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant in reverse, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Two of Coins, and we also have worthiness. Know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know you deserve. You can have it all. And so with these cards, Spirit is very much saying that you're no longer looking to this person for your foundation. In fact, when they come back, you're going to hold back. I think that you're going to be rather disinterested in what it is that they're offering to you. It's going to be something after you've sort of gotten yourself in alignment and after you've sort of sorted out what exactly it is that you want and release this energy that you're in. I feel like you're going to realize that you've grown beyond this person. You have grown beyond what they're able to offer you right now. You will reach a point in your life where you know exactly what you're worth, and what they're coming back to you with is not on that level. And so I think that you'll take a little bit of time, to sort of weigh things out, to make a decision. But ultimately, it really, really feels like you will realize that this person is probably not it for you. You've elevated, you've exhaled from this situation, and you're ready for the next. So let me pull one last oracle card for you and see what additional messages Spirit has. Okay, so the card that we have that came out for you: act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you so you will always consider them. So I feel like this card is very much saying that when you set your life goals and you let go of this energy, you can be in a much better place of acting as if, right? And that's at the core of manifesting. Be in that moment, be in that place, be in that feeling of having what it is, who it is that you truly want in your life. And that person is someone who's aligned with your energy, whose goals match yours, who wants to grow with you. Not this person who's leaving space for everything and everybody around. I think I told, another sign in a different reading, you're not really here for the community, and you don't want your person to be here for the community either, if you know what I mean. Spreading it all out to the community. You don't want that. So make sure that you keep in your head as you heal, as you exhale, as you set your goals, as you set your boundaries and figure out your worth. Make sure that that's what you have in mind as you envision this person that's coming into you. But it doesn't seem like it's this person that you've been dealing with in the past. So, Libra, I will leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that this resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.